Dear Minister, my dear friend Suren, I'm so happy to be here today in my third visit to Yerevan as a minister, my first as Minister of National Defense. And of course, as you were kind enough to mention, this meeting follows up on your recent visit to Athens in December, and also the discussions and the meeting between Prime Minister Mitsotakis and Prime Minister Pashinyan just a few days ago. Let me be frank, history combines us. We share similar tragic experiences of persecutions, genocides. Our peoples have suffered together, and this has forged very strong links between the Armenians and the Greeks, our two countries, but also our two peoples. And later today, of course, I will pay a visit to the Genocide Memorial, a site for praying and a site for reflecting on our common past. Our relations are fueled, among other factors, by the existence of a very important and prosperous Armenian community in Greece, and a Greek community, rather smaller, but I hope it will get larger, to Armenia. Today we're witnessing a very fragile environment, as you were kind enough to mention. Revisionism, expansionism have re-emerged by forces that disregard international law, international treaties, values, principles of the United Nations Charter. And the world community has to create a common front against these challenges. And we must demonstrate that we are ready to prevent the escalation of conflicts and try to return to a peaceful environment. Also, of course, all this has to be done in accordance with international law. Today, during our discussions, we have again agreed on practical ways to enhance our bilateral defense relations after we have signed together, as again you're kind enough to mention, the bilateral agreement on military technical cooperation. And following that, we have signed in this year the military cooperation programs, which will bring armed forces from two countries much closer in the field of training, also, which has produced, even in the past, important results. Many officers from the Armenian armed forces have been trained to the Greek schools, and we're looking to host many more. But also, we can forge a successful cooperation in innovation in defense. I was lucky to have the opportunity to brief you in the new legislation for establishing a new Center for Defense Research and Innovation in Greece, and we would be happy if Armenian companies and Armenian interests participate in this ecosystem of us. Also, we have established a successful trilateral scheme of defense cooperation between our countries and Cyprus, but also other trilaterals can exist, or quadrilaterals with France and with India. Important countries, important powers, very big powers that are common friends of Armenia and Greece. On a more general issue, I would like to repeat that Greece firmly believes that differences should be settled by peaceful means. We categorically, I repeat, categorically oppose any military actions, any unilateral military actions in this region. And we support achieving a peace agreement between Armenia and Azerbaijan, but in the framework of international law. Also, I would like to say that I will have the opportunity during our lunch that you are kind enough to host to brief you on Operation Aspides, the biggest military operation of the European Union, which is now headed by Greece and has to do with a fleet in the Red Sea, which will safeguard the security of navigation. Well, also I will brief the Minister on the latest developments between Greece and Turkey, but also the overall security situation in Southeast Mediterranean and Gaza and North Africa and the Sahel. I have to say, as a last remark, that I'm always touched by the generosity and the warmth of the hospitality I receive when I come to Yerevan. I don't think there is any other place where you feel so much at home as when we're here together. And I have to say I'm looking very much forward to achieve more things together and come even more close, although we are so close that this will be a very huge task. Again, dear Sharon, thank you so much for your warm hospitality. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you.